Hello and welcome to Tech Tools for Geneabloggers, Series 1, Trello for planning your ancestral storyboards. Today I'll focus on tip number 1, how to set up your Trello board. First of all, go across to Trello.com and fill in your details to start a new account. Your email here and click the blue button for sign up. It's free. When you return each time, simply click on the login button at the top right. Here is a Trello board that I've set up recently for showing you how it's done. The first thing that you'll see is a blank screen, so you'll need to create your first board. Do that by clicking on the Create button here. You'll get an option to create the board, start with a template, or create a workspace. We'll come to the other two later. For now, create a board. Give your board a name. Don't worry about the workspaces for now. We'll tackle that later. Once you have a title for your board, then you will create. You begin with a blank slate, and all you will see is this first one here called Add Another List. So your first task will be to add another list. Give the list a name. You can move your lists around. You can move them forward or backwards according to where you're up to in your planning. In this training board, I'm showing you a possible strategy for laying out the details for collecting stories and planning your storyboard. Let's believe that you're going to tackle the stories of your parents, your grandparents, and your great-grandparents. That will keep you busy for a while, given that by the time you get to your third level, there will be 8 of them to consider. We will need to have 2 lots for each of these. So one of the great things you can do is copy a list. So we'll copy the parents list and put in a new title and create the list. It takes all the cards that you've created in a list and copies them across to the next one. But how do you get cards? I hear you say. That's fairly simple. You'll go to the Add a Card at the bottom of any of your lists, and you will add a card here. You'll give it a name. And it will add the card to it. We'll get into the content for the cards in a later video. For now, all you have to do is to map out what you want to create in your first storyboard. In this one, I've selected to have parents, then grandparents, and then great-grandparents. But I have a couple of templates that you might use, and I'll show you how to use those in the next video. For now, you have your family board already set up. You can change things of the background by going to the More menu, choosing Change Background, select a color or a photo to put in place to customize it. All sorts of photos are included here. And if you want one that is on family history, just type in the search field and it will give you a display of suitable pictures that you could use for family history. Click on the photo and it will automatically upload and put it in the background for your board. And there you have it. You have the start of your first family history storyboard. I'll be back with tip number 2, so stick around. And if you are wanting more information, please go across to my YouTube channel and I'll add that at the end of the video. If you're looking for other things that I do, look for me at coachcaroleonline.com.